Hi guys, this is Tanisha Broadway with American Pacific Mortgage, and I wanted to do a video today to talk about this federal cut rates to 0%. We've all been hearing about it. I'm getting lots of emails and calls and text messages like, Tanisha, okay, boom, look, the rates have dropped. I see that to zero. I want to go ahead and get now a 0% rate on my mortgage. Can I do that? And I'm like, no, just because the Federal Reserve has cut the rates to zero, you guys, that doesn't directly mean that mortgage interest rates are going to drop just as drastically too. It's like two different things, okay? Understand that. And so that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk to you guys about is, what is my mortgage going to do now? What interest rates are looking like for mortgages just because this has happened. So first of all, I want to tell you that if you've already refinanced or you've bought a home like in the last couple of weeks and you closed, good for you because rates were awesome. They're not much different now than they were a couple of weeks ago. So even though this Federal Reserve has cut the rates yesterday, doesn't mean that you guys got a bad deal and you should have waited. Because I have people like saying, oh my gosh, should I have waited? I'm going to wait. Like, no, you're in a great position. I know federal rates have been cut to zero, but again, that doesn't mean that the interest rates have followed suit to drop like that as well. There's a lot of reasons why that's not even going to happen. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. Okay. So again, if you've already refinanced or bought a home or closed, boom, you're good. If you're in the process of doing that, you're still good because once again, rates are still about where they are a couple weeks ago. Okay, so keep that in mind. This conversation I want to have is for those of you who are on the fence about buying or refinancing because you think something's more is going to happen or something better is going to happen. But what I'm trying to tell you is in this climate right now, you got to take advantage of what's happening right now. Okay, so keep this in mind. Okay, just because the Federal Reserve cut the rates to 0% and they've made money cheaper for banks, doesn't mean the banks are going to turn around and that savings is going to go to the consumer. In fact, because like the market or the industry in a whole is so busy right now, some of these big banks are actually hiking up the interest rates to slow down the influx of mortgage applications that they've received. So in some cases, you're going to see interest rates even increase with some of those institutions out there. This is real talk, you guys. You got to pay attention to that, okay? But overall, interest rates right now are phenomenal, and right now is the time to take advantage of it. So I'm getting the question, Tanisha, I want to buy, but like this market's crazy right now. Should I wait? And I'm like, no, don't wait. Money's cheap right now. And then I'm getting the like, oh, is 2008 going to happen again? And I'm like, no, for several reasons why we're not even close to the climate that we were then. First of all, back then anybody could get a home, right? You didn't even really have to qualify. Then there was all these homes, there's all these shady loans out there. So you literally could just put whatever you want on an application and get a home. And so that was the reason for the crash, right? So right now in today's market, you do have to still be able to qualify. Yes, money is cheap, but you have to legitimately be able to get a home. I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm going to keep it pushing. And then at the same time, there is a shortage on houses even still, right? The supply and demand issue is still happening right here, right? So it's not like the market's flooded with all these homes and no one can get rid of them. So the point is, if you are in position to buy, now is the time to buy right now while money is cheap. Okay, if you don't know how to get started or what to do, then you need to reach out to me so we can get a plan together for you now. I know this thing is going on right now and it's scary times, but the investors, right, they're buying up things, they're investing in things, right? They're not being like, oh, I'm going to wait to make a move, right? Because at the end of the day, you need to become a homeowner. You need to have an asset that will appreciate, and a home will do that for you. If your interest rate is too high and you want to save some money, then you definitely need to refinance, right? Because that is a way to save money if you're scared about what your finances are going to be doing because of the coronavirus, right? Well, saving some money on your monthly payment is definitely a key way of doing that. So right now is the time to move. This is a takeaway. Interest rates are still low. They may drop again. We don't know, but they're low right now. Okay, and the Fed's cutting the interest rate to zero doesn't necessarily mean mortgage rates are going to follow suit just like that. Because again, be on the lookout. Rates will climb with some of these institutions out there because again, these low interest rates have made a lot of people want to make a move. I get it. So keep that in mind, you guys. And if you have questions, you want to get started, you don't know where to turn, I'm here as a resource for you. You can go to my website, www.tanishabroadway.com. You can follow me on Facebook, and I would love to be a resource for you for your mortgage needs. I hope this video was a little helpful for you. Please send me a like, show me a comment, and I'd love to keep the dialogue going moving forward. You guys stay safe out there. Thank you.